Okay, so Gabby, I want to just go over scheduling protocol. Um, so we have a reactivation patient that's coming in today at 11:15, James Carbone. So James Carbone, um, if he sounds like a younger-ish patient, and also if he was able to receive the admin 1 paperwork and you believe he's going to bring it in, then this is 15 minutes, which is correct. If you think it's going to take longer, we like to go 30 minutes on here with the paperwork time. So anyway, so this is okay, it seems like to me. Actually, this is a Medicare patient, so let's assume he's going to take a little bit longer. Just thought about it. Okay, so that's that. So by the time we get to here, we then are going to have Dr. Cho has to screen this guy. You put him in as an automatic start, but we really don't know he's going to start. We looked at his insurance, and he has a $203 deductible. So there's a chance that he may not want to start. With that being said, I would go ahead and let me just see what the comments are. Did you put it up here? Good. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to delete this. All right, and we're going to go ahead and say that he is going to be a screening. So he'll be with Dr. Cho. $15. So screen, whatever his, I forgot his name, new patient. Yes. All right. Dr. Cho sees them, screens them. It then goes down. And this is assuming he takes 15 minutes. If we know for a fact it's going to take 30 minutes, then when he's done with his paperwork is when we do the screening. All right. So we'll keep it simple. If this doesn't work, of just having them here for 15 minutes, we can review this at a later time and change that. We want to try and speed things along, so we're trying to get better with our paperwork. So 15 minutes, Cho comes down, sees the patient, so he's occupied, he's still in the room. Francesca then has to do her screening stuff. So during this time, she would be doing his financials, which means that Dr. Cho may start the patient right here. And we're going to block the time as opposed to actually giving them an appointment. So we're going to block how much? 30 minutes, because he's a first-time patient. He's actually technically a reactivation, but this guy hasn't been in years to my knowledge. So we'll give Dr. Cho the benefit of the doubt that he'll need 15 minutes. If it's somebody that's been around for a while, possible start. All right, so that's what we do. 15 minutes, then Cho comes in, 15 minutes. He'll spend about 15 minutes with Francesca to cover the deductible. Now, if he's a slam dunk and it's an easy, quick start, the chances are is that you could make this an appointment. So if you had no out-of-pocket, it was really low. But because he has a deductible of $203, that's where we're like, maybe not. All right. So we're always better off blocking. We could always add the appointments later. The reason we don't do it the way you did it is because if the patient doesn't convert, sometimes our front desk doesn't realize that he doesn't belong in here as an actual appointment, and it gets checked off as completed, and then the stats will read 20 patients and include him on there, which it shouldn't have. So this kind of forces us to go back and put an appointment in. All right. When you get the patient, if you do some research, you would see that, because you're going to say, how are you supposed to know? So you'll see there's a 203 deductible still left on him. So there may be an issue with converting him, right? Oh, sorry. Come on. And then the other thing was the last time he was in. All cases. The last time he was in the office was in 2018, and it was for physical therapy. So Dr. Cho's never seen this guy, so this would be like an IE for Dr. Cho. Actually, technically speaking, he's an IE for Cairo. He's never even been in for Cairo. All right, let me know if you have any questions. I hope these videos are helpful when we don't.